Hello, today we're taking a look at FlexiSpy. This is a monitoring application that allows you to spy on mobile phones, cell phones, and tablets across multiple platforms, whether you are just using it to monitor family members or children, even employees. You can easily monitor multiple devices and get a ton of different information from those devices. So that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at the 150 plus features that FlexiSpy offers and just kind of overviewing some of these. So you can spy on calls, you can spy on messages, so you can record those calls and manage your call logs, see SMS messages. You can even spy on a ton of IM chats. FlexiSpy supports a ton of them like Skype, Line, Viber, Facebook Messenger, and more. Even more specific applications like calendar, notes, or address book. Of course, you can get access to all multimedia files on the device like video files, image files, and audio files, so music, photos, etc. You can even receive alerts when they do things like change your SIM card. You can get this passcodes from certain devices, even get email passwords or application passwords. And you can interact with the device remotely by doing things like restarting it, taking pictures using the camera. You can do it all anonymously, of course, by hiding the things like the jailbreak or the super SU apps. You can get GPS location, even track where the device goes, and monitor it as far as web browsing goes and bookmarks. It's all easy to install and easy to use, and we're going to get into that now, talking about the device compatibility. So you can see here it supports a wide variety of platforms from Android to iOS to BlackBerry and Nokia Symbian. Here you can see it also supports tablets and iPads, of course. Now, that being said, you need physical access to install FlexiSpy. For iOS users, it needs to be jailbroken, and Android users, it doesn't need to be rooted. However, if you are rooted, you get more access and more features, essentially, for the Android users. Now, that being said, if you click on here for more information, you can get more details as far as what it supports on iOS. You can see it supports up to iOS 8. You can get more information on how to find your current version, and you'll need jailbreak and any sort of extra details as far as your operating system goes and what's compatible on it. You can read that all here in the compatibility list. Keep in mind, if you click on the links down below, we have a full feature list, comparison, device compatibility links, all accessible down there in the video description. That said, let's go ahead and take a look at the actual software in itself. First off, I want to demo the actual software, what it looks like on the phone. So if I open up my phone here, I'm going to go ahead and open up the monitoring app right here. It's kind of a two-part system. You have this dashboard web portal, which allows you to monitor the phone itself, and of course you have the app on the phone. Now, normally you're going to want to hide the app on the phone if you're trying to be secret here. And let me just reopen that here as it closed out. But this app right here, I just want to show you what the settings look like. This is it on the iPhone, like I mentioned here. You can deactivate or activate it. You can uninstall the app. You can configure the app settings to hide the visibility here. So you can hide this app entirely. You can hide Cydia or Pengu. This allows you to hide those are essentially the jailbroken apps, making sure that the user doesn't know that their phone is jailbroken. You can view your diagnostics, connection settings, and all of that in the settings down below. So once you have this set up and you walk through the installation instructions, once you go ahead and purchase FlexiSpy, the way it works is essentially it will give you a login, and once you get into login, it will walk you through how to install the said application on your device. So for example, on iOS, you would have to go through Cydia, install the source, and then install their system core application, which we're looking at here. And then you can choose whether or not you want to hide it. And then once you hide it, or once you have it all set up, on the dashboard end, you're going to go ahead and log into your account, and you'll have a dashboard monitoring this current device that you're trying to track. In this case, my device up here, the iPhone 5S. And you can go ahead and look on the left here and see all sorts of different things you can monitor or any alerts that it gets. So you can see you have the control center, you have your account, of course. You can view calendars, notes, websites, apps, and more. Everything we just really talked about. So for example, if I was to click on, you can see here just recently what it's detected here in the last 28 minutes. I can click on emails. You can see the last email I received here on my iPhone at least. It's going to go ahead and display it right here. You can see I get the full email, I get the contact it was sent from, and even the date and time that it was received on the phone end. And I can even filter out through last 7 days, last 30 days, incoming, outgoing, so on and so forth. I can also go to SMS messages, emails, IMs. I can click on my call log here and view my call log. So if I click on that, you can see this would display phone numbers as well as contact names, durations of the calls, and dates and time. So I can manage all of that as far as incoming and outgoing calls. Beyond that, the dashboard will also display, again, your basic things, phone calls, SMS messages, any alerts that come to the device. If you have a Facebook Messenger app installed or Skype, it will install that as well. And it'll even show you the last location of the device here. So you can see it'll show you a longitude, latitude, location, and any recent photos that may have been uploaded. And it's that simple. Again, you can monitor other things here. You can click on calendars to view the calendars and other things that it can go ahead, and if it has no records found or nothing has been on the device, then I'll let you know. You can even send commands here via the command line, the pending CMDs. This will allow you to send commands out. If you want to send a command out, you can see anything that's being pending right here. So again, not only can you monitor the device, but you can also interact with it that easy and that simple. All right, so what we're looking at right now, this is all the premium version. This is what you get in the premium version as far as monitoring goes. You can see I had the locations, the contacts, call logs, messages, and more. However, they offer a couple other versions you can see here. So we're looking at FlexiSpy Premium. This is what they dub as the best value, but you can also compare the plans here. So for example, they have the FlexiSpy Extreme, which you can go ahead and compare it to on your platform of choice. In this case, since we did iOS, we can do iOS. I'll hit the compare charts here. And you can see you have what gives you a comparison chart between the two features. So you can see password cracker, whether or not that's included. You can see on premium it's not included. However, on extreme it is. Call recording, call interception, you can see is only available on extreme. So it's an easy way to go ahead and compare what you get on each plan here. Very, very simply, it gives you a clean and easy to access chart. So that all said, once you go ahead and pick the plan that you want, again, using this great product comparison chart, it shows you everything that you need to know. If you need SMS tracking, you can see both of these plans included. And you decide on what plan you want, you simply go ahead and hit that buy now button to purchase your plan, and you'll go ahead and get your options for your plans here for months. And keep in mind, when it's recommended that you want to go ahead and buy more than 1 month license because it's far more cheaper, you save in the long run. And there's a 10-day money back guarantee, so there's no risk to buying it. Again, one license is for one device, but keep in mind you can transfer the licenses. So what that means is, let's say you install it on the iPhone like I did, but if you cancel it, you can easily change it to another phone. So as long as it's active, you can switch it. You have one license active, you can switch it between multiple devices if you cancel it on the existing device it's on. So again, definitely worth checking out. Definitely worth checking out the bigger plans they have here. You can save in the long run. This is FlexiSpy. Thanks for watching.